Alright guys, welcome to the Old Glory Red Report. Today we are going to be talking about the Phoenix game at the weekend. We did go there and get the 3 points. In the last video, both me and Mark thought we probably weren't going to be able to get it from them. Phoenix is a strong team, and on paper they did really show up, but they just weren't able to capitalize on them. Republic did take the chances, did capitalize in that half. Elliott came out playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. It's kind of what we thought we were going to see from him. It was pretty similar to what we played against Reno. Rodriguez made his way back into the lineup. Schmidt was back in there. Gomez was on the back. Tainter was in the back. We saw Moffitt and Hall playing more defensive positions. Up front, we had Iwasa, Partain, Bijev, and Matiasic. I think that's a lineup that's one of our strongest lineups going out, and we really did see them come out firing. In the 8th minute, Rodriguez did great to chip the ball over their back line. Iwasa stayed on sides, got a great touch, put the ball across the keeper into the net. We got off to a flying start, 1-0. We couldn't have dreamed about more going there and getting the goal on them. Forced them to come out a little bit more, was going to give us the opportunities. In the 21st minute, we saw some great link-up play between Bijev and Matiasic. Bijev gives Matiasic a nice little through ball. Matiasic holds it up. Bijev continues his run. Matiasic just brings the ball back at an angle ball into the box. One times it from Bijev into the corner pocket. All done. 2-0 going in. It does kind of remind us of the Reno game. We started out flying, got a good first half going. Even though Phoenix might have been the better team, the scoreline did stay 2-0 going into the half. Thanks to Cohen. In the 33rd minute, we got a soft penalty against us. Rodriguez got called out for pushing the guy. From where the ref was standing, it probably looked that way. It was kind of a soft penalty, but they get it. Drogba steps up. He just kind of doesn't get a really good, strong shot on. Cohen gets the save, no problem. Kind of deflects it out. They do get the rebound. They do put it in the back of the net. But not before the ref calls it for a foul. They do take a couple minutes to get that decision down, but they do call it no goal. Cohen pretty much saves us on that one by, putting his body in the way. So we got a little lucky there. We did go ahead and just hold that out. It was a half with 4 cards on late, so it was kind of a testy half. Both teams were really going at each other. We got into the half 2-0, kept that momentum rolling. And I was excited to see us come out in the second half. We just had to hold our defense. That's what we were really hoping for them to do this game. Phoenix did come out playing strong again in the second half. I think our defense did well. Cohen had to make a few stops. There was a few free kicks, one in the first half and one late in the second half that Cohen had to save. So we do owe a lot to him this game. They did get a goal. I think our center backs kind of stand off of Cortez. He came on. 10 minutes later, he's got the ball in pretty open position, kind of roofs it in the top of the net. Good goal from him, brings him back. We're all kind of saying, oh no, is this going to be Reno all over again? Our hearts kind of sink a little bit. We did have the 2-goal lead, so we did keep taking it. I think the defense did well enough to hold on to it when Nishaw gets that goal in the 88th minute after coming on just a few minutes earlier. Gets us 3-1. I think that gives everybody a little bit more breathing room. We kind of know we're going to go on and get this one. Great by them. Again, Bijev was involved. He puts a nice through ball into Nishaw. Nishaw goes right past the keeper. A very cool calm for him. I was glad to see Nishaw get back on the board again. I think it'll do wonders for his confidence. He's a player that can do well. We've seen him in the past do really well, and to have him back on form would give us that more option up front. We did see Elliott bring him on a little bit later to kind of give us that hold-up option up front, and I think that worked out really well. Elliott made a couple other good subs throughout the game. He brought Turnley on early to try to sum up the defense a little bit, stop them from getting the opportunities they were getting, as well as Villarreal coming on. Now, Villarreal's kind of had not the best season in my opinion, so I thought Partain was doing fairly well. I don't know about that sub. I don't really think Villarreal's really earning his spot anymore, but we'll go into that at a different time. We held on to the game at a 3-1, did see it out. Got the 3 points. We're tied for second now with Phoenix. They're ahead of us on goal difference, but it was good to get back in the winning ways. This was a strong team to take away from home and get the 3 points, so that was excellent. Our back line is still a bit nervy, and that worries me, but I think with Rodriguez in there, we did look a little bit better, so hopefully we can keep working on that, keep getting these results. Our front line, these guys are showing how good they are. These are some great goals, some great team effort goals. BJ was involved everywhere. He was definitely my man of the match again. I think Iwasa had a strong match as well. Matty Asik had a strong match as well. But BJ was scoring goals, creating goals, playing defense. I think he's a player that, kind of had that all-around game. We've talked about him many times this season on the channel. He's one of my personal standout favorites. He won a header, so I was excited for him on that. I don't think his heading ratio has been too good this season so far, so it's good to see him win a few headers this game. So he's my man of the match. Go ahead and tell me what your guys' man of the matches are in the comments below. Tell me what your opinions are on the game. I'd love to hear them. I think, moving on, we got a couple of strong games coming up. We got Reno in the Open Cup coming up in the midweek. We do have the bye coming back. I think our next game is Orange County. We have Real Monarchs after that, so we're going to hit a long stretch. So you'll have a video out about all that coming up in the next week or so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe and like our videos if you haven't already. Like us on all the social medias. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.